Hi, my name is Charlie Palmer. I am a visual artist. The content of my work is just Black love. The body of work in general, like when I go back, when you originally even brought up the theme of this show, it's like, what do I have that's dedicated to women? And I went to look at my body of work and realized that the majority of it is. I'll have a piece that I'm submitting that's honoring Hattie Palmer, which is my grandmother. She was a quiet, powerful, but confident Black woman. And I didn't know it until I saw her operate fearlessly. And so I look at women like that, or my mother, who's my shero, and they both operated in such an independent, fearless, determined, focused love of their children, and willing to do anything to see that they get a fair opportunity. And so I look at that and I think about Shirley Chisholm, which is an abstract work that I just completed, who's a hero of mine, Fannie Lou Hamer, who's a hero of mine. And I gravitate towards those women that we don't talk enough about. Having the honor of creating the U.S. stamp honoring Judge Baker Motley, Constance Baker Motley, is again a stoic, powerful woman who, at least from the exterior, appeared fearless. And we don't know, because they were also very human, how much struggle that they deal with. And in cases like that, how much sacrifice. And I'm not gonna say that that's the role of a mother or a woman. I'm just saying that they do it so much better than we do as men. You know, they provide that nurturing, loving thing that helps us operate. I'm speaking, first of all, to a Black audience. You know, if white people connect with it, that's great, but it's like, I want them to look at and know that they are loved, know that they are beautiful, like know that if we were to truly, truly understand our power, we would rule the world. But I think it's always been the ploy and the plan to diminish, distract, or scare us away from the truth. But those of us who recognize it are empowered in a way that we become and we move fearlessly. I was that odd kid that early in my life found brown-skinned, natural hair women is beautiful when the market was telling me that that's not beauty. No disrespect to Lena Hornes, who was gorgeous. Paula Kelly was my love. I just thought she was just an absolutely beautiful woman. A Diane Carroll, who was caramel color, but she spoke a way, she moved a certain way. And so I look at people like that, but then I look at women like, I think about like Moms Mabley, who just controlled an audience with her confidence and her ability to deliver a joke and a story in a way that I really admired and loved. And our Black women, regardless of what they've been confronted with, have been able to maintain that. I've gotten in trouble for that before. I think I was in a church one day and I stood up and I said, "The Black woman is God," and it was silence. And I sat back down. I'm not gonna get into a debate with you. I just believe if you describe the characteristics of a woman, that's what God is supposed to be: loving, nurturing, forgiving, powerful. That's a Black woman. I actually was listening to an old rock song called Leader of the Band, and I realized I am my dad's legacy. And legacy in a way that when someone speaks my name, they're speaking my father's name, and they're speaking my grandfather's name. And so it's like, I realized I have to acknowledge my dad. Dads don't get enough love and respect, but I always hold on to a quote by Abraham Lincoln that said that all that I am or ever hope to be, I owe to my lovely mother. And I believe that to this day, that my mother never gave up. And because of her love for me and all of us and my family, no, love for more than that, because she was a community activist and she developed programs to help foster children. I know that I am a greater legacy of my mother than even my dad, because she was powerful. I'm excited for the show. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to be in the company of the artists that are a part of it. I really am trying to think, even as I'm being interviewed right now, do I have time to knock out one more piece before I move on? But we'll see. I'm confident with the pieces that I have. We'll see what becomes of it.